Now we're going to multiply and divide the radicals. Don't worry about the same index part. That's for a later day. If you're having trouble reading this, there's supposed to be parentheses around both pieces, so we're multiplying. When we multiply radicals, you multiply the normal number by the normal number. What's 2 times 3? That's 6. And the radical by the radical. What is 3 times 5? That's 15. Before we're done, we take whatever in the radical and go through our steps. Make factor tree, put in jail, break out of jail, simplify. We do not need to simplify because 15 turns into a 3 and a 5. There are no pairs. So we are done. This is the answer. On number 4, I'm going to do it. On number 6, I'm going to do it below. We have 4 roots a2 times 5 roots a2. First, you multiply the normal numbers. That's a 20. The coefficients, if you will. Next, we multiply the insides. That's the square root of 4. Again, we go through our steps. Make a factor tree, put in jail, break out of jail, simplify. If you already know how to simplify this, you can go ahead and do it. 4 breaks down into 2 times 2. So we have 20 square roots of 2 times 2. One pair, it breaks out. Again, we're always multiplying, so it's 20 times 2, which equals 40. Radical, factor tree, put in jail, break out of jail, simplify. So the answer to this piece is a simple 40. The next piece, to divide radicals, we have to know we cannot have a radical on bottom. To get rid of the radical on bottom, you multiply the top and bottom by that radical. So we're going to multiply the top and bottom by the square root of 2. This gives us 12 square roots of 2. 12 square roots of 2 divided by the square root of 4. So we simplify our radicals. 2 doesn't break down, 4 does. So this equals 12 over 2 square roots of 2. But hey, look, what is 12 over 2? That is 6. So our final answer is 6 square roots of 2. We're going to do the same process for number 7. We're going to skip number 3. Sorry, for number 10, we're going to skip number 9. So here's 10. This is 10. Just like before, we're going to follow these steps. 1, multiply. Actually, I'll give you the steps in a sec. We're going to need to do one more problem. We're going to multiply the top and bottom by the square root of 5. We're going to multiply inside the radicals. So this gives us, on bottom, 2 square roots of 25. We know that the square root of 25 is 5. So this gives us 2 times 5. You can, of course, use the factor tree method if you do not instantly see that. So now to figure out the top. Top, we have 7. Square roots, a 24 times 5 is 120. 125, we're going to need to do our factor tree. 120, we're going to factor tree. Just like before, just like we've been doing the whole time. Nothing changes. It's the same steps. Sometimes it's just a longer wind up. So we have 3 2s, a 3, and a 5. So we put it in GEL. 1 times 2 times 3 2s, a 3, and a 5. We break out of GEL. That's a 2. There are no other pairs. So this gives us 2 square roots. 2 times 3 is 6, times 5 is 30. 2 square roots of 30. So this leads us to 7. We're multiplying the whole time. So it's 7 times 2 square roots of 30. We're going to simplify 14 square roots of 30. We're going to simplify 14 and 10. That gives us 7 over 5 roots of 30. Remember, we can only simplify it what's in the radical. 10 is 7 roots of 30 over 5. Seven roots of 30 over 5. Last but not least is number 7. This is a fraction. Like with all fractions, we can simplify. So first, we're going to simplify the normal numbers, the coefficients, if you will. 8 over 4 turns into 2 over 1. We are still multiplying. Now we're inside of the square root. 48 divided by 2 is a square root of 24 over 1. Do we need the ones? We do not. So we have 2 square roots of 24. And just like before, we're going to follow our steps. Make a factor tree, put it in GEL, break out of GEL, simplify. So we have 2 square roots of 24. I did not make enough pages, we just need one more. So we are going to make our factor tree for 24. Some of you may already be able to get this. It's fine if you do, it's fine if you don't. Know it instantly. Now we're going to throw them in GEL. 2 square roots, 2 3s, times 3, break out. 1 makes it out, 1 does not. We have 2 times 2 roots of 6, or 4 roots of 6. And we're done. So our steps for division. So our steps for division. 1, simplify coefficients. Step 2, simplify radicals. Simplify is not the best word. We're going to divide. Divide coefficients, divide radicals, 3, multiply. Top and bottom. by the radical on bottom.